Hello and welcome to our presentation. Today we're going to be discussing with you blockchain technology and the possible implications that utilizing blockchain technology could have on our business here at Fresh City Market. In a nutshell, blockchain is a digital ledger that records virtually all transactions as they are made and catalogs them in chronological order. It's important to note that blockchain is a technology, not a particular software, so this information is available and accessible to everyone publicly. On the following slides, we will provide an overview of blockchain technology, including some of its features. We'll look at the potential impact of this technology to our organization and what we anticipate some of the benefits to be, as well as some of the downside. We'll then look at how we expect blockchain to evolve in the future and where it could possibly take the industry in the months and years to come. We'll follow that by some relevant insight from industry experts, and then finally, we will discuss next steps based on this information.
Before we go any further, let's first understand how blockchain technology came to be. The blockchain concept came about in 2008 when it was designed and used in the first ever cryptocurrency known as Bitcoin. Blockchain is a system where records can be stored, facts can be verified by anyone, and security is guaranteed because no one person can cheat the system. Blockchains store information across networks of computers. No one person or company owns or controls the system, and that guarantees transparency. For our purposes, we'll be focusing on emerging use of blockchain for food traceability. While there are many critics and skeptics of Bitcoin built on blockchain technology, almost everyone agrees that blockchain technology is set to transform many industries.
For us here at Fresh City Market, we believe blockchain can bring increased customer value. Customers can track and verify the origin of all produce that they purchase from Fresh City Market. And this direct link between the customer and us as the distributor can increase customers' confidence in the products that they purchase from us. Additionally, streamlined inventory control and supply chain management can help eliminate wasted product.
There are several beneficial social impacts of blockchain as it relates to food distribution in our society. The Centers for Disease Control has consistently held that inadequate access to fresh fruits and vegetables in low-income areas can adversely impact the health of individuals in those areas, contributing to obesity and obesity-related disabilities. The United States Department of Agriculture studied this issue and has defined these areas as food deserts. Food deserts are considered communities that are more than 1 mile from the nearest supermarket. Being able to track and ensure fresh fruits and vegetables are delivered to these food deserts would greatly impact the health of these communities. Additionally, Walmart pioneered a study looking at ways to impact the unnecessary wasteful destruction of produce when there is a contamination threat. Normally, they found it takes approximately 6 days to identify the location of the produce that has been shipped from the offending source. They found that with blockchain, the time would be reduced to approximately 2 to 3 minutes.
One of the biggest benefits of blockchain technology comes with the savings in logistics costs. As fiscal stewards, we can pass the real-time market savings on to our customers with improvements in quality, competitive pricing, and healthier food options. By eliminating middlemen that cause prices to be unnecessarily high, blockchain technology will allow Fresh Market to directly communicate with our food distributors, providing more produce inside of urban areas. Use of blockchain will improve overall supply chain efficiency and reduce distribution costs, increasing our company's revenue. Everyone wins with real-time market-based pricing.
As you can see, there are a lot of potential upsides and benefits that blockchain technology provides global industry today. And in particular, there are a lot of potential benefits in the food industry. However, here at Fresh City Market, there are also some potential downsides when implementing blockchain technology. Number one, processing of information is limited. In order for the blockchain to be implemented successfully, there would have to be an equilibrium between confidentiality and transparency in the sharing of information between Fresh City Market and all of its distributors. If you take into account all the parties involved in the food logistic process, this would be a massive undertaking in and of itself. Also have to take into account public perception. The more participation, the stronger the blockchain. Currently, the perception of blockchain is uncertain and volatile, as you can see with public perception of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Until it becomes more mainstream and more accepted in the food logistics industry, the project implementation scope is just too large.
Blockchain technology has received validation from many industry experts. Jeannie Rometty, CEO of IBM, says anything you can conceive of as a supply chain, blockchain can vastly improve its efficiency. PwC, one of the big four accounting firms, states the technology is a once in a generation opportunity. And Bill Gates calls it a tour de force.
Next steps, and ultimately our recommendation that we found through our research of blockchain technology and Fresh City Market came down to a few key benefits. First and foremost, being that of real-time tracking and assistance in a recall situation. If Fresh City Market were to ever find itself in a recall situation, the benefits blockchain technology would provide would be a game changer. Being able to immediately track down and halt the spread of the contaminated produce would not only be beneficial for our customers, but also be beneficial for Fresh City Market enabled in its ability to reduce the amount of produce being sent to a landfill by mistake. Oftentimes during recall situations, produce that is thought to be contaminated is sent to landfills and pulled off the shelves without ever being tested. Therefore, inventory and supply chain management would vastly be improved. Being able to quickly know how much inventory you have where, when it is supposed to get to a particular store, when it is supposed to be picked up from a grower, and so on and so forth. This in turn would greatly cut down in our administrative costs. Also, as mentioned above, end-to-end traceability, knowing where your produce was coming from, pesticides or herbicides that were used during production process, as well as which store it was getting to and how long it took to get from farm to plate would be a great benefit to many customers. However, this has all been downplayed by some major risks. Number one, as mentioned in previous slides, is this project scope management. The project scope undertaking of this size would be massive, and the value proposition for our consumers has yet to be identified. The ability for blockchain to help cut down on urban food deserts is great. However, we're not confident that there is a complete value proposition for our consumers. All in all, our recommendation would be to not move forward with blockchain technology for fresh city markets, mobile food markets, and food deserts. The blockchain technology is in fact better fit for higher volume supermarkets where increased value would be realized with its consumers. While we do feel that blockchain technology does provide a lot of potential benefits in the food logistics process, we feel that the state of the technology now isn't quite where it needs to be in order to be implemented successfully here at Fresh City Market. We hope you enjoyed our presentation for blockchain technology and the benefits of Fresh City Market.